Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And in today's video, we're taking a look at the Masterverse New Eternia Jitsu figure from Mattel. And this Jitsu figure was released during the 40th anniversary year of Masters of the Universe, which is why he has the 40th anniversary sticker on there. And as you can see, he comes with some extra items. Here's the painting on the side, looks really cool. And here's the painting on the back, really very nice. I love the way they did this. And I now have all of the figures in this wave. This was the only figure I didn't have, but now I finally have them. All right, so here's the write-up. Jitsu, the master of martial arts, rescued from Point Dread prison by Prince Adam to aid in the search for the Isle of Grayskull. Oh, Jitsu, the mysterious man of Gretori, knows more about the legends than anyone in Eternos. Mistrusted as a thief, the master of martial arts shows his true colors, aligning with He-Man in the fight to protect Eternia and the universe. Oh, interesting. So they decided to make Jitsu a good guy in this one. Jitsu was always historically a bad guy, as far as I know. He was a bad guy in the cartoon. He was a bad guy in the figure. I believe he was the counterpart to Fisto, because he came with the chopping hand and Fisto came with a metallic fist hand. All right. Well, it's a new story for New Eternia. It's a reimagining. All right, so let's open the figure up and see what we got inside. All right, so here he is, Jitsu, with his accessories out. And yeah, it looks really cool. I love the detail that they did on his armor. In the vintage toy, they did a King Randor with this very same armor. So this gives me ideas. Maybe I might try to do a King Randor with this armor, but I love the samurai plating on the sides and this mask. Look at this mask that he comes with. This is really dope. Very neat mask. And basically what you do is you just pop the head right off. You slide the face in through the mask here. Click it in on the bottom, make sure it goes over his ears. And take a look. That's the way the mask works. Just pop it back on, and that's it. And then you have this sword here, very cool, samurai sword, and it goes right in the sheath. Look at that. This is a really cool armor piece. I really dig that. That's very cool. And obviously for this hand, he has a hand that switches out. It's just for that hand. The gold hand obviously stays, but that's fine. Yeah, I think this looks really cool. I think he looks like a great samurai style warrior in MOTU. I think Mattel did a really great job on this figure, and this is one of the older figures. I just couldn't find them. I never found them in the stores, but I was just passing through a Target's the other day, and there he was. So I picked him up, and yeah, looks really cool. This is all the regular Masterverse armor and fur, but yeah, I really like the detail on his armor and how he looks is pretty amazing. The samurai top knot, that's really cool. He's a great figure, and I think it's interesting that that Mattel decided to make him a good guy, because like I said, in my mind, the way he's always portrayed back in the day was that he was a bad guy. and he was the nemesis of Fisto. All right, so let's take a look at him in some comparisons. All right, so here he is with his vintage toy nemesis, Fisto. This is the Fisto from the Revelation cartoon. Didn't like the Revelation cartoon, but I did love the Revolution cartoon. I thought that was a great bounce back. Yeah, Fisto was always one of my favorite figures, favorite characters from the 2000X cartoon, because it turned out that had they continued with that story arc, the story was that Fisto was Tila's biological father, that he was the one that fell in love with the sorceress, but something happened during the battle. He got amnesia, and he didn't know about Tila being his daughter. But in any case, yeah, I think this is a great look. I am hoping that maybe Mattel would do a New Eternia version of Fisto, because I would like to see him look more like the 2000X version of the character, because that was a really cool design, and I think that would match better with this look of Jitsu. And here is He-Man teaming up with Jitsu so that they can find Castle Grayskull. Apparently that is the story arc of New Eternia is more of a, instead of barbarians, there seem to be more like pirates and swashbucklers. It's a pretty interesting story arc. I did get some of the Masterverse comic books that kind of touched on the New Eternia story arc, although it is kind of all over the place. But the overall theme is that like He-Man and the Masters were more pirates than barbarians, and yeah, apparently they're looking for the island of Castle Grayskull, and this is taking them all over the place, and it's kind of reimagined some of the figures, some of the characters, and Jitsu was one of the ones that got a reimagining, and now he's a good guy in New Eternia. Really cool. All right, here is my attempt at doing a Masterverse version of King Randor with the Jitsu armor. I think this looks really neat. He's got the Keldor cape, the 2000X King Randor head and scepter, and this is the Galactic Hero He-Man body. Yeah, I think this looks really cool. I think this looks like a really cool version of King Randor in a Masterverse style. In the comic books, King Randor is known as Randor the Red, so I think this would really fit him and how he would look in the Masterverse. I love this. I think this looks really great. I might actually just leave him like this and find something else to do with the Jitsu armor. Yeah, this worked out really well. All right, so if you enjoyed this look at Jitsu from the New Eternia Masterverse figures, please give me a like and subscribe so that we can continue to grow the channel. And we'll see which figure we'll have coming up next. My order of a bunch of the newer waves of the Masterverse figures just came in, so we will be busting those out. All right, so stick around and look forward to that. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.